Welcome to day 2 of your e-learning. This is our assignment for Friday, March 20th.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to see, well, I guess not see your faces, but have some kind of communication with you. Today we're going to be doing some more prime factorization that we did on Wednesday. But today you'll actually have to do this step right here where you do the tree and then write it as an exponent. So go ahead and watch this. Well, you're watching this video, but there's a video within a video. I don't know how it's going to work, but I couldn't do the video and have my face here, and I just wanted you guys to see me. So just make sure that you email me with any questions. There's going to be a part 2 assignment, so you're going to do two IXLs. Oh, sorry, one IXL. And then the second part is going to be a Google form with interim questions. And on those interim question Google form, you can work with someone else. So I would suggest doing a Google Hangout and picking someone to work with. You can do it by yourself as well if you can't, if you don't have access to Google Hangout or anything like that. It's just kind of a review, see where you're at, kind of like a mini quiz, but you can work with people. Just have some face-to-face interactions since we're all at home. Okay, it was great talking to you. Please email me with any questions.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Oh. No, I don't want to listen to that again. Our standard is I can find the prime factorization of a whole number and write the results using exponents. So we're going to focus on this part here. Let's do some examples. Basically, on Wednesday we talked about how to identify if a number is prime, like the 3s and 2s, or if it's composite, which means that we can break it down further. Today we're actually going to practice doing this tree. That's what you'll have to do on your IXL. Okay, so here's this first example. I took these questions straight from your IXL assignment. It says write the prime factorization of 20. Use the exponents when appropriate and order the factors from least to greatest. So notice here how they're ordered from least to greatest. There is some formatting things when you put them in. There are going to be some buttons that you can use to write your exponents, and then you will also need to put the dot. I'm going to be using the multiplication sign here because if I use a dot, it will mess up my recording for some reason. Okay, so 20. How do we get to 20? Well, what two numbers can we multiply? 20 is a composite number, which means that we can still split it. Let's see. We can do 2 times 10, or we could do 4 times 5. Let's do 2 times 10 because I like to divide things by 2. And then 2, we can't go any further. So that's going to be our prime. And then we have 10, which we can divide into 2 and 5. And 2 is prime, and so is 5. So now I can write this as 2 times 2 times 5. But this isn't using exponents, and we have to put it in form of exponents. So what we're going to do, and we want our orders from least to greatest, so I have my 2's first and then my 5, is I have 2 2's, so I'm going to write that as an exponent. So my base is going to be 2, and then I'm going to have 2 of them. Ooh. I don't know why it's not letting me write the 2. Okay. That looks like a weird 2. Okay, 2, and then I'm going to write times 5. Now you guys are going to put the dot in instead of the times sign, and there's going to be a button for that. My apologies, I can't use the circle for it. Okay, let's try another one. Here it says write the prime factorization of 80. So I have 80. 80 I can divide into what? We can do 2 times 40. 2 is prime. So 40, what can I multiply to get 40? I can do 2 times 20. 2 is prime, so I can circle that. Keep on going. 20 I can do 2 times 10. I have a 2 there, and 10 I can keep on going, and 2 and 5. Whoa, I have a lot of 2's. So I can write this as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 2's. So I have 4 2's, and I can multiply that by 5. And this is going to be my answer in exponents. That's what you're going to put up here. Oh, hey, here's what the buttons look like. So to put the 2, I'm going to use a different color, the 2/4 in, then you would use this button here. And to put the dot in between here, so instead of this X, you would use this button here. And then you would just type in 5. Okay. Let's try one more. Let's do 16. So 16, how do we get to 16? Well, we can multiply 2 times 8. 2 is prime. Let's keep on going. 8 we can multiply 2 times 4. And 4 we can keep on going 2 times 2. So this has turned into 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. How many 2's do I have? I have 4 2's. And I don't have any other prime numbers, so that's my answer. You're also going to get some questions that have, hey, the prime factorization of, what's the prime factorization of 3? Well, I can't go any further than 3, so my answer would be 3. Okay. So here are some videos that I did the other day that you can have access to. These will be in your Canvas linked. And let's talk about our assignments. So your assignment for today is you need to complete this IXL topic 275. When you take a screenshot of it, you have to do Command-Shift-3. It should look like this. I should see this part of it. I should see this part of it. I should see this part of it. I should see all of this. Okay? Or else it won't be accepted. Now, some of you are using a mobile app, like on your phone. That's fine if you take a screenshot. It shows me all of the information that I need, so that is fine. Your part 2 is you're going to do a Google form. It will be on your assignments. Sorry, on the announcements. The Google form. You can do this with a partner. I would recommend doing a Google Hangout and completing it, or you can do it by yourself. It doesn't matter how you do it, but those are the 2 things that need to be completed. Looking forward, this is today's assignment. If you want to get ahead on Monday's assignment, If you're feeling confident, you can work on volume of cubes and prisms and volume of cylinders. I think right now you guys would probably, if you remember from 6th grade, you should be able to do this first one. And then the cylinders, that's new to us. All right, moving forward, what's to come? Monday, we're going to be talking about volume of rectangular prisms and cylinders. And then I will see you live on this live conference at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. And we're going to talk about shapes made up of rectangular prisms. So complex shapes. On Friday, we'll just practice our questions. And Monday, we'll have a quiz. And then it will be spring break. So you won't have assignments over spring break. And then I think we're doing e-learning again because we can't come back until after May 1st. So please email me at kmostemory@goshenschools.org, or you can email Mrs. Salyer at jsalyer@goshenschools.org, or Mrs. Clausen at mclausen@goshenschools.org. If you want to email Ms. Quiros, you can email her at aquiros@goshenschools.org. All right, thank you.